This is Andy Gutierrez from StarWars.com, and you are listening to Coffee with Kenobi with Dan Z. This is the podcast you're looking for.
This is James Arnold Taylor, and you're listening to Coffee with Kenobi. I have a good feeling about this.
Well, hello, birthday boy, and hello, CWK family. Welcome to CWK Live, or should I say welcome back to CWK Live. I'm your host, Dan Zara, thrilled to be talking Star Wars with each and every one of you. Well, it is great to see all of you here on the show. Jason is here. Hello, Jason. Jason and Henrik are back on the show. Welcome to the two of you. It's so great to see you back. We have got Blake, the birthday boy himself. Hello, Blake. Hope you have a very happy birthday, my friend. Hope it's been great. I hope that Yoda was good to you and brought you lots of presents. Terry also says happy birthday, Blake. And Amy and Frank Mulder are here. Hey, everyone. Happy CWK Live now. Well, it's great to see you both. It's awesome to see you both. It's so nice to see all of you here on CWK Live. I'm kind of scrambling. This is the first week back to school. And let's see. So I started Monday. Now, tomorrow's my first day with students. So we had a couple of days to get our classrooms ready. And then we went to school tonight for Mason's back to school night and just raced home. And I scarfed down some dinner, jumped on this here microphone, and here we are. So thank you. If I have spaghetti on my lips, I apologize. David. Hello, David. David is here too. Great to see you, David. Happy birthday, Blake, David says. Yes, it's a great day. Let's celebrate Blake's birthday by talking about some Star Wars. We're going to talk today about your top 5 Star Wars Lego sets. I've got a Coffee with Kenobi giveaway. And, of course, your comments and questions. Look at what is brewing in the world of Star Wars this week.
And now, let's see what's brewing in the Star Wars universe this week.
All right, so let's do the news first. We have, of course, the Ahsoka fever. Excitement is so palpable, I would say. Everyone is very excited about Ahsoka, rightfully so. Oh, my door's still open. Excuse me. How funny. Behind the scenes excitement here at the CWK studios. So Ahsoka excitement is palpable. There is the official release date right there. If you've seen it on coffeewithkenobi.com or StarWars.com or on Facebook, then you may have seen this. But if not, there is a little screen grab for you on the very left. Anthony is back. Hello, Anthony. Great to see you. The Mulders say they can't wait for Ahsoka. It's very exciting. I actually had a great conversation with someone today who was working on some stuff in my classroom talking about the excitement of Ahsoka Tano and sharing who this character is for the people out there who may not be aware of how awesome she is. But they're going to find out if they don't already. On August 23rd, you've got the 2 episodes debuting, episodes 1 and 2. Episode 3 on August 30th. Episode 4 on September 6th. Episode 5 on September 13th. Episode 6 on the 20th of September. Episode 7 on the 27th of September. And then episode 8 is on October the 4th. So that is cool. It's nice to know that we're going to have our 8 episodes just like in Mando, in the seasons of Mando. There were some exciting behind-the-scenes images that Disney shared with us, and I posted those on coffeewithkenobi.com. You may have noticed, again, I'm trying to put more and more content on coffeewithkenobi.com. I really want it to be a major place for you to go to get a nice chance to read about some Star Wars, learn about some things going on in the world of Star Wars. So I'll be trying to emphasize that quite a bit more. Here's another behind-the-scenes image, and this, to me, is like an all-time classic. Dave Filoni talking with his, co-creation, because he and George created Ahsoka. And there they are, and he's wearing his Pittsburgh Penguins stuff. And he's got the binder with the Ahsoka logo on it, and in that beautiful kind of, how would you describe that green? Neon green, probably. And then Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano smiling away. It's awesome. I don't know, are they on the Ghost? Maybe. I just hit me. I already know this, and we've talked about it, but seeing the Ghost in live action, seeing the crew in live action, come on. So awesome. Liberty is here. Hello, Liberty. Great to see you. We're just going through some Star Wars news here. Now, speaking of news, we've got some new covers for some classic books from the Star Wars Legends line. Courtship of Princess Leia, among them Annihilation, I, Jedi, Mike Stackpole. That's one of the only Star Wars books that's written in first person. I actually read that book for the old Legends Library podcast, and that was fun with Randy Therio. I remember Corey was on that with me too, and Luke. That was great. That was a lot of fun. But so some great new covers, very exciting. Jason says Filoni's a Penguins fan. I'm sorry, buddy. Yes, I know that's a big one, but he's like a massive, massive Penguins fan. Like that is a huge thing for him. Speaking of huge, exciting news, you've got the brand new book from Jeffrey Brown. The book is The Mandalorian and Child, with his great artwork and the enchanting things that he does with the Star Wars universe and adding that great spin on it. There on the cover, he is using his, it's not whistling birds, it is bubbles. I mean, I never thought I would say a sentence like that, but here we are. It looks great. There was a cover reveal and some artwork on StarWars.com that you can check out. Anthony says, the worst part about Dave is his Penguins fandom. I'm a Flyers fan. All right, and Jason, which fan are you of? Since we're talking hockey here. I know Ross is not able to join us right now, but he's a big hockey fan too. All right, so there's the news. We've got some other things brewing though. This is kind of news related, kind of. But there's a massive fan event. Unfortunately, it is sold out. If you're interested, hopefully you got a chance to do so. But the Ahsoka, let me get my picture here. There we go. The Ahsoka fan event. There was going to be one in Orlando and one in Hollywood, and there's some others too. And I'm not sure what's public or not, so I'm not going to ruin anything. But this one's already sold out. It was a great event where you could go and you could watch the first 2 episodes in a big screen setting with fans. Looks like it was going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, if any of you out there are going to it, you let us know what it was like. I was invited to go, but I'm not able to go because it's the first week of school, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Jason is saying, you know what? I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan. Easy for me to say. Love it. All right, so Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is, of course, it came out June 30th. It's been a great film to talk about and explore and relive the world of Indiana Jones. And we found out earlier this week that August 29th is the digital release and the DVD and Blu-ray release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, I don't know when it's going to be on Disney Plus, so stay tuned on that. As soon as I find out, I will let you know. I'm sure you will all find out around the same time I do, I would guess. So, August 29th, it's going to be available on digital. Can't wait to watch Dial of Destiny over and over, I know, and I'm looking forward to seeing it again. David, also a hockey fan, says the Red Wings rule. I would say Blackhawks just because I'm a Chicago guy, but, you know, I'm not a big hockey guy, but I certainly appreciate it. So the Ghost. I talked about the Ghost live action. Of course, the Ghost HasLab that we've been talking about for a while, ever since San Diego Comic-Con. It's got over 10,000 backers, and I made this image yesterday. So I'm not sure where it is now at the time of this live recording. It's 7:09 Central Standard Time on August 15th, 2023. But I know it was really, really close to going over the goals and getting to, I think it's 11,000 you need to get the Ezra figure. Is that right? Somebody please correct me because I'm not able to pull up my phone right now. But so it's doing well. It's very exciting. No one yet who has ordered it has told me they've ordered it, so I'm looking forward to finding out about that. All right, let's talk about Heroes and Villains Ahsoka merchandise. Huh. Oh, there it is. I made a promise. Boom. There it is. The Ahsoka Heroes and Villains hat. Why is it crooked? There we go. This is the Ahsoka Heroes and Villains hat. It's got, on the side, it's got the Star Wars logo, and the back in Orbesh, it says Ahsoka. It looks like it says Kenobi, but it doesn't. I'm going to wear it like this because it's kind of fun. Now, the Ahsoka is a little bit crooked here, but it's kind of cool. And not kind of cool. I love it. It's awesome. It's kind of cool. that you can have it askew there, and when people look at it, they won't know what it is. Maybe they'll think it says Kenobi, but this is Orabesh for Ahsoka. It's a terrific hat. Okay, good. We've got some helpers. Terry says it's 10,377. Very good. I wondered, and then Frank said earlier today it was 10,388. So, and they ordered. Oh, nice. Okay, well, let me know. I'll come over. We'll have a cookout. I'll play with the ghost. We'll have a good time. Deal? All right. Anthony again, the hat the must. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear it backwards anymore. I'm not that guy, and it looks cool. But this is more my style, and I love it. It's really comfortable. This is actually a one size fits all hat too. So there you go. Is it fitted? Yes. Well, no, it's just a one size fits all, but it doesn't have, as you can see here on the back, it just, that's how it looks like on the inside. See, one size fits all, but it doesn't have like the strap on it or anything like that. All right. Josh, good to see you, man. He says there's been a lot of money at Heroes and Villains at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't blame you. There's some amazing stuff. I think we're going to be doing a lot of fun things with the Heroes and Villains line. And that's great company. I'm looking forward to that. Let me show you some other stuff that I got. And Josh, glad you were feeling better, buddy. It's really great to see you. Mulder say burgers, beer, and HasLab toys. It's a deal. I love it. All right, let's look at some other things that they sent over. I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger so I can show you. So this is the wallet and money clip. There's the other side. You can put some pictures in there. And then it's magnetic, so you open it up. Oh, and there's a tag. Put your money in there. There's a little spot right here too. It's really cool. I really like it. And of course you've got the Ahsoka logo on the side of it. Also, they've got these Ahsoka socks. Now, these socks I haven't opened yet because I wanted to show you how it looks in the box, but I'm opening these. I'm totally keeping these, and I'm totally wearing them to school tomorrow. The Mulder said, we saw the pic you posted a couple of days ago with the hat. It seemed to really fit you well, and it definitely suited you. Well, thank you, friends. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. All right, should I open the socks now? Yeah, sure. A sock unboxing. This is why you've come to Coffee with Kenobi. Wow, I am flattered. Let's see. Opening these things is tricky on camera, especially because of the, well, let's see, lighting, but I'll do my best. Maybe I'll just put it down here. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I will let you know. There's going to be a big giveaway. You may have noticed that as part of the advertisements I had posted online for the show tonight. Here we go. So we've got the first pair. I'm already a massive fan, and they're comfortable too. The Ahsoka socks. Yeah, those are cool. Here is the second pair. It's got a lot more blue to it, considering it's all blue. Oh, it's even got Ahsoka and Orabesh there, which is sweet. Love that. And then the last one. Here's the back of the box, by the way. And the last one is, it kind of balances it out, so it's not blue at all. It's just basically the same design, but then more sort of a tan, brown, orange color. So there you go. Those are really nice. I'll try to show you all of them at the same time. There you have it. Great looking socks. All right. Dan, aka the opener. I've just kind of become my new thing now. Honestly, it's really kind of great. Frank says, first day of school, socks when day one with style, right? Jason says, it's a great opening act to the top 5. That's, oh wait, okay, I'm going to read that again. This is, where it is, there you go. Jason says, this is a great opening act to the top 5 list. Very good, Jason, love it. Do I have a favorite pair? You know what? I kind of like, I don't know. I'm a big fan of blue. So it might become uncomfortable. They look like they're the same. I think I like this one more. The blue one more. But I like them both. They're pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right. Liberty says, looks like I'm getting more socks. You are. And you're going to love them. You're going to love them. All right. The last thing Heroes and Villains sent me is this. It's like a small, it's not a fanny pack. It's got the Ahsoka logo on it. And then it comes with a separate case where you can put your AirPods or your earbuds or headphones. And it's awesome. And so this is the giveaway. You're going to get the wallet and money clip. You're going to get the bag with the smaller bag attached to it. Tag still on it. And you know what? If it's cool with you, you tell me if it's total gauche. But I will also add a pair of the socks. So you're only gonna get one of the three, so you'll have to buy me an extra pair. But I probably won't wear all three pairs because I want to share the wealth. I'm definitely going to wear the other pairs, maybe at the same time. My feet will be really nice and snuggly. So you've got those things for the giveaway. But I'm also adding as a bonus the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase. This is brand new. Just came out not too long ago. But I'm adding that in the giveaway. And I'm also adding a bag of Thomas Coffee. Thomas Coffee, as you may remember from the last couple of weeks, is one of our new sponsors. Use the code DNZCWK10 for 10% off your order. I am still enjoying the first batch I have. I can't get enough of the coffee. It's legitimately delicious. Big fan. Several of you have ordered it and reached out to me and told me how much you are enjoying it, and I'm glad. 10% off. DNZCWK10. Be sure to use that code, friends. It will work out so well. And of course, it includes coffee. I mean, that's all part and parcel. She has from Last Crusade, super fun, coffee. You're getting, and so how do you enter the contest, right? That's a good question. So let me get rid of that. You're going to go on to Coffee with Kenobi's website. At the very, very top right, you will see the contest widget. It basically involves you going to the website or following the show on Twitter. All I do is click the different options and it will take you right to it. And I think I put 2 weeks on for the contest, and who knows? As time moves on, I may decide to just add more prizes to it. I don't know. There may be a few surprises that I throw in this little bag, in this little prize pack. So very, very cool to know. I'm keeping that for myself, but I'm going to share everything else with all of you. Again, to check it out, go to Coffee with Kenobi's website. I will post all of this information on in Coffee with Kenobi's website, as well as on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So be on the lookout. The contest literally started tonight at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I think you've got until a week from this Friday at midnight. So you've got some time. And I think you can do multiple entries too, so it should be some good opportunities for you. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the top 5. Tonight's top 5 is going to be your top 5, speaking of Lego, top 5 favorite Star Wars Lego sets. Now, when I was making my list, it didn't have to be, it's a satchel, that's right. It doesn't have to be a Lego that you have. Maybe it's one you've always dreamed about having, or one that you had a really fun time building, or maybe one that you've just had your eyes on, and it's sort of like if, all was right in the world and you could have any Star Wars Lego set you wanted, this would be the one that you would get. And I put that picture of one of the original Star Wars Lego sets. Did you know, by the way, that the Lego company, much like the Marvel Comics Corporation, was about to go out of business? They were about to go bankrupt. And then they started working on a license with Lucasfilm called Star Wars. You may have heard of it. And that saved the Lego company. It also saved the Marvel Comics company, just for the sake of trivia. And look where these companies are now. So pretty cool. Star Wars and Lego have a really wonderful history, and it was so huge for Lego to save them. Are we talking all-time Lego, or could it be sets that we want to see one day? Anything Star Wars and Lego related. All right. Let's go. Let's do this. So number 5 for me. The Darth Vader transformation. This is a smaller set. It comes with Anakin / Vader, but it's like a burned Anakin, and you can actually build him and make him into Darth Vader. It comes with Palpatine. It comes with a droid. But it's got this great little effect where you can turn this knob on the bottom, and the bed spins, and he turns into Darth Vader from the burned visage of Darth Vader. And it's great. It's one that Mason has. It's one of the first ones he built. And we just had a lot of fun building it. And the playability factor of it is pretty great. So that is my number 5. It's not a big set. It's not super expensive. But we had a lot of fun with it. And that's a big part of these, right? There's a lot of great sets. There's a lot of fun things to do with Lego. You can build them, take them apart, build them again. You can display them. Some people glue them, which I'm told is a big no-no in the Lego community. Whatever. You know how fun it is to play with Legos and collect them. But for me, that was just really important. Mason had great memories with that one. Terry's number 5 is the BD1 Lego. Oh, cool. That's a good size set, too. The Mulder set, we have several of the figural Star Wars Lego sets. Our number 5 is going to be Baze Malvis. Oh, cool. Yeah. So, the ones where you build kind of the block version of the characters themselves. Blake says for his birthday, he wants a new add-it that they released. Always 101, just no room for it right now. Blake, just add on to the house, buddy. It's worth it. I'm sure your wife is totally fine with it. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm late on the sound effects. If you listen to Pour Over, you know that that's a pretty common occurrence for me. Liberty says the Commander Cody helmet. Wish I had it, but I just like it. It's so cool, right? It looks really good. All of these helmets that they make. Anthony's recent one is the Ahsoka versus Maul Mandalore dual set. That almost made my list. That is a great set. Jason and Henrik's number 5 is Yoda's Hut. Also an awesome one. Yeah, that one came up a lot when I was looking at lists online, looking through my collection and some other things too. So Yoda's Hut is pretty good. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, the Razor Crest. It is behind me. Oh, it's reverse. It's behind me up there on my shelf. You can see it. You may remember that, I think it was during COVID, Mason and I built it and we made a video of it. It was fun. It took a long time. We worked on it together. He was a few years younger then. So, but he was so good at building it and he knew what he was doing, sometimes more than his father did. Yes, that's right. But it was great. And there's the Grogu minifig is awesome. You can't see from where I'm at. And I'll probably do a better view of things here. There's a lot of cool things off camera that you can't really see from this angle. But that's a fun build. It looks great. I can't imagine I'll ever take it apart because I just really like how it looks. Okay. Anthony says it's timely that I'm watching Lego Masters in the background. That's perfect, as it should be. The Mulders number 4 is the Trench Run diorama. That is one that's on my bucket list. That looks like a terrific one. I'm sure it looks great displayed too. Anthony's number 4 is Anakin's Jedi Interceptor from Revenge of the Sith. It's my favorite ship design from Star Wars. Wow, that's high praise. And I can't say I blame you. That's very cool. Terry's says number 4, Mos Eisley Cantina. That is a great set. That is a great set. It's quite massive. Does that have the most minifigures ever? Does that sound right, Terry? I feel like that might be right. Blake says Slave 1 don't have it either yet, but yet another I've always wanted. Can't beat that design. Yeah, Boba Fett ship is awesome. It's a classic one. I was so excited in season 2 of Mando when they showed, sort of on screen how the cockpit works and how it rotates. That was pretty cool. Liberty also says the Mos Eisley set. It's a great set. Jason and Henrik's number 4 is the Death Star Trench Run diorama that was just mentioned by the Mulders. Jason says Henrik just put it together a couple weeks ago. Nice. We'll be sure to post a picture of that in the CWK Cafe, which of course is our Facebook clubhouse. Mulders, you two would love, if any of you have cool Legos that you built, I'd love to see them. And I'll post the Razor Crest on there too. Let's go to number 3. Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer is the biggest, most expensive Star Wars Lego set ever created. unless there's something that I don't know, and which is very possible. But everything I've seen and read and looked at, and it's the biggest. And when you look at pictures of it, it is gorgeous. I mean, it's over $1,000. It's like $1,500 depending on where you buy it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous Star Wars Lego set. I mean, it is just. I actually have goosebumps now, which is so crazy. But it really, really captures the grandeur of seeing the Star Destroyer for the first time when you see A New Hope on a big screen. In Lego style, it is spectacular. The Molders number 3 is Krennic Shuttle. A friend of ours has it and purchased a custom stand for it for display. Looks fantastic. Now that's cool. And I never thought about that. There are a lot of great custom stands out there for these, and it really adds to it. And Krennic Shuttle is a great looking one too. Liberty says R.I.P. Razor Crest. I know. But hey, we have our memories, right? Jason Henricks number 3 is Boba Fett's throne room. Oh yeah, that's another nice set as well. Terry says the AT-AT number 75313. That's the huge one, right? That Blake was talking about before, I believe. So yeah, that would be amazing to have. Blake also says the Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm happy everyone in here reminded me that existed. It's my favorite location in all of Star Wars. I think I'll take the whole family, CWK family, to put it together. I think that's a great idea. Maybe that should be your birthday present. And part of your birthday present is we'll come down and you can, house us all. I think that's cool. And we'll just build it. We'll have a party. Does that sound good? All right. If you like that idea, maybe we should check with Blake and his wife first. Let's probably do that. But it sounds fun. Right? Anthony says he'll take the Ewok Village Lego set any day of the week. It's just so fun and adventurous to put together. It is cool. I don't have it. I've seen a lot of great pictures of it. It's awesome. Terry says there's 21 figures on that Mos Eisley Cantina set. Wow, that's serious. And Lego minifigs are sort of like a collectible all of their own. They're really great. They're just so fun. All right, let's go to number 2. And Blake, you're not responding, so I'm guessing you're okay with it? Wink. Number 2 is the Millennium Falcon. Of course, it's Millennium Falcon. I'm talking now, any version of the Millennium Falcon is great. The Han Solo one from the Solo Star Wars story is great. The classic is good. The one from The Force Awakens is good. But I was thinking kind of the massive one. One of my students, I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. For his graduation present, his parents bought him the massive, massive Millennium Falcon Lego set. And he built it, and it took days. And he said it looks great. And dude, that would be so awesome. But it's not my number 1. And I'll explain why. But it's pretty close. The massive Millennium Falcon is like the ultimate. Terry's number 2 is the Death Star set, and it's hard not to think of Spider-Man Homecoming when I hear about that set. But that's great. That's one that I had missed out on, and I wish I would have gotten it because it really is great. Amy's number 2. Amy Mulder is the BB-8 that was released a few years ago. I had a feeling that would come up at some point. It's great. So many small pieces, but just a fantastic piece of Lego design. Okay. It looks terrific. It looks really terrific on all the images you see. So that's great. Blake says we're all invited to the apartment just bring beer. Let's see. There you go. It's official. Liberty's number 2 of the Yavin 4 Rebel base. I love that they have the guy up in the sentry stand. That is a good call. That is a nice one. A really nice one. Jason Henricks number 2 is the ATTE Walker because Henrik really likes Commander Cody. Henrik, so does Mason. In fact, he still says that Commander Cody is his favorite character in Star Wars. So that's cool. And I will tell him that the ATTE has Commander Cody with him. That's cool. Anthony's number 2 is the Naboo Starfighter. It was a great build back in the early 2000s, and I'm glad it has had a resurgence with The Mandalorian. Yes, it has. I got to write an article about that for StarWars.com, and it was fun to kind of explore Doug Chang's creation of that iconic vehicle. I think it's iconic. I think that's fair to say. Blake's number 2 is Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. I don't have it anymore, but it was the first Lego set. I bought it years ago and brought back my love for building. Cool. That's cool. It's a great looking one. Anakin and those Jedi Starfighters. It's hard not to think of how cool that is in Revenge of the Sith at the beginning. That might be the best Star Wars opening. I mean, the original is pretty great too, but it's pretty iconic. All right, let's go to number 1. Let me get the drum roll here. Of your number 1 Star Wars Lego sets, let's give it a shot, see what you got. Number 1 for me is Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder. Now, this is the larger one I don't remember what the specific style or official branding that Lego has for it, but it's the one that's like, and they're all black boxes, and they don't just have it for Star Wars, but they've got like Harry Potter, they've got a Seinfeld set, a Friends set, like they've got Big Ben, they've got all these things, but Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder it's a much larger one. It's got this great nameplate on it, and it's a really, really huge. The reason it's my number 1 is Lego sent it to me. And then a little bit later, just coincidentally, I got COVID. So I was away from my family for like a week or whatever it was. I don't remember. Yeah, probably a week. And so when I felt a little bit better, I built this thing. And it was like my therapy. And I would just talk to my family when they were upstairs, and I would show them, like, we'd do FaceTime, and I'd show them me building it. I just have a lot of great memories with that thing. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a great focal piece. I've got this where my studio is it's basically in this big basement area, and I've got like a bunch of Star Wars displays in the basement, and it's a focal piece of my collection, and I absolutely love it. I loved building it, and sometimes for some Legos, I don't know about you, but when I'm building Legos, sometimes I get stuck on one. And I'll go a couple pages and I'm like, oh no, it's not working. I have to take everything apart and go back and restart over and just get it right. But with this one, which was more complicated, I never ran into that. So it built the Lego confidence, and it was just a lot of fun. A ton of fun. Okay. Let's see what everybody else has. Liberty's number 1 is Millennium Falcon. Old school here, definitely. I got no complaints with that one. Mulder's number 1 has to be the Ultimate Collector at set. We don't have that and probably won't given the price tag, but it's magnificent. Agreed on all counts. That's kind of how I feel about the Falcon collector set. Amazing. David's really been enjoying everyone's top 5 Lego picks. He just has a number 1, the Clone Turbo Tank. Oh, cool. Love making it when my son was younger. It's a big build, but so cool when we finish. And that's it, David. Just those experiences we have is so fun. Terry's number 1 is the Falcon as well. Number 75192, that is the more fancy one. I appreciate that you have the hashtag or official Lego numbering for that, because it's great. There are a lot of Lego Falcons. Anthony's number 1 is Darth Vader's Castle. Also awesome. A pinnacle of Lego design and creativity, pulling from both Rogue One and the Soul comic run at the time of its release. That's right. It was perfect timing. Mason is actually reading that Charles Soule comic book run, so I'll point out to him the Darth Vader's Castle Lego. Jason Henrik's number 1 is the Slave one for the mid-2000s, the first Star Wars Lego set we assembled together. Again, iconic. Love it. That's why my number 5 was the Darth Vader transformation, because you have those memories building with your family. That's great. Blake's number 1 is the Lars Homestead mini set. I still have it, and it's on my desk next to me at all times. It's an odd choice, but I absolutely love it. It's not an odd choice. It's a beautiful choice. It's got memories associated with it for you. It means something to you. I love that choice. Love that. Liberty's says the Lars Homestead is her honorable mention. Oh, cool. I love that. Terry's honorable mention is Republic Gunship. That's another great choice. My honorable mention might be the Mos Eisley Cantina. I fear if I got it, it would have taken me forever to build, but it's pretty neat too. And begin, what did we say? How many minifigures did you say, Terry? I'm going to go back. Did you say 21 or 22? 21. So that's cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. This was a blast. If you come up later with some other Star Wars Legos, I'm going to post the thread here on Facebook and the CWK Cafe after. Please post some of your favorite Lego builds or boxes, or even get something from online and share it with us. That would be fun. Jason's honorable mention is Poe's Black and Orange X-Wing, the Mos Eisley Cantina, the Freemaker's Arrowhead. Oh, nice. The Helmet Series, Advent Calendars, and Lego Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. Cool. Advent Calendars, thank you for bringing that up. Those are a highlight for me. I love the Star Wars Legos. We should do an Indiana Jones top 5 Lego set as well. That would be fun. Or you can just enter the contest and win one of your own. Speaking of that contest, again, remember to go to coffeewithkenobi.com And on the top right, you will see the contest widget so you can get started. Now let's go ahead and jump into Ask Dan Z. All right, this has been a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. If you have any questions for me about Star Wars, podcasting, any of that stuff, that's great. I do want to share with you that next week's top 5, it'll be right before Ahsoka comes out, naturally. So next week's top 5 is going to be your top 5 Ahsoka Tano characteristics. Now, we've done Ahsoka Tano moments. We talked about Ahsoka, and in a lot of ways. But next week, I want you to give me your top 5 Ahsoka Tano characteristics. So what is it about her as a character that you love so much? What is it about Ahsoka Tano that makes her tick? How you would describe her to people, right? Think of those 5 characteristics and write them down. Remember them. And then next week, be sure to join me and we will talk all about it. T-Swift ticket update. The ticket update is that I didn't get a code. I didn't even get a chance to buy any tickets. So no dice for me, but hopefully someday in the future. The Mulder say, keeping up the Lego theme, Dan. What set would you like a minifig of you included with? Ooh, that is a great question. If there could be a minifigure of me, what would I like to be in? Well, I think I'd like to be in the Falcon. Or, how about the Ghost? How about the Lego set of the Ghost, which is coming out? Include me with the cast of Rebels. That'd be fun. That would be super fun. How about a top 5 of favorite Star Wars items open? That would be fun too. I would love that. Josh loves the topic of Ahsoka. Terry does too. Do you know when Indy 5 will premiere on Disney Plus? We do not, David. We just talked about this a little bit earlier in the news section, but it's coming out digitally on the 28th or 29th. But Disney Plus premiere has not been announced yet. My favorite song at the Bruce Springsteen concert I saw last week at Wrigley Field with Ross Sullivan was Born to Run. But when they sang Glory Days, hearing that in Wrigley Field, well, that was pretty cool too. Blake says, do I think the closing of the ILM animation studio in Singapore that made Clone Wars will affect future animated series? That's a good question. I don't know enough about it to know. Things are such in flux now with, the strike going on. I hope not. Because that, it's so iconic. And I don't even know, quite honestly, who's making the animated stuff now. But hopefully not. And it's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that it shut down. Hopefully those folks will be able to find gainful employment very soon. Anthony wants to know what Kiss Lego set would I like to see made. Ooh, maybe the big stage show from the late 70s with the minifigs of them all. That'd be awesome. Ooh, that's so cool. Well, thank you again, everybody. Join me next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock for Facebook Live. Don't forget a couple of things. If you had fun on the Halcyon or you really want to go on the next Coffee with Kenobi trip in the summer 2025, we're going to Disney Wish. We got the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. MEI and Mouse Fan Travel and Coffee with Kenobi are teaming up once again to bring you an amazing Star Wars Disney vacation. Once we have dates announced, I will be sure to post them for you. So it's not going to be till summer 2025, so we've got time. And Disney hasn't shared what the dates are going to be, so we'll keep our eyes open. Don't forget, go to thomascoffee.com for amazing coffee that I completely stand by. It's just incredibly good. Use the code DANZCWK10. That's one word, DANZCWK10 for 10% off of your order. I will see you next week. We're going to be sharing our top 5 Ahsoka Tano characteristics. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a great way to celebrate the beginning of the week, talk about Star Wars, and share a virtual cup of coffee with each of you. So fun. Blake says, love you, CWK fam. Thanks, man. Love you too. Have a great birthday. Brian, what's up, man? He says, so late to the party. I have to listen later. Had to work late. No problem. We'll save a spot for you. You know we will, both on the podcast feed and on video. Later, CWK fam. See you, David. Jason and Henrik, have a great week. Mulder, it's wonderful to see you. Come back anytime. We'd love to have you. May the stars light your way as well. May the stars light all of your ways. Good journey, friends. Remember, this is the podcast you're looking for. See you next time.
This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or Lucasfilm Limited. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars, all names, sounds, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and their respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Coffee with Kenobi unless otherwise indicated.
This is the podcast you're looking for.
There's no one here. Move along.